Hey, welcome back to The Past is Alive, and thank you for tuning in. Tonight is a very special night where we are diving into a repack product that is new to me, may be familiar to you, but I have never seen this until I think last weekend. I stumbled upon a open box of these at an antique mall, and they were a whopping $4 a pack. And I was like, I gotta get to the bottom of this. I gotta figure out what this thing is from Three Bros in a Card Store, if you guys are familiar with that. I have seen them selling things on Amazon probably a couple years ago. They were selling like individual player packs, and there definitely are a bunch of YouTubers that have opened this product, but I was like, $4 a pack? I am going to look on eBay before I entertain something asinine like that. But I was able to get this box on eBay for like 45 or 50 bucks shipped, which seemed to be the cheapest one on there. But this very well could be the new Yak Packs. I don't think it's going to be that bad as far as like duplicate cards, but I feel like it could be worse than that. Because at least with the Yak Packs, you get like those early 80s star stickers, or like you might, I mean, I got like 50 Mark Grace rookies out of a case and Mattingly 89 Protect, stuff like that. But I don't know what we're going to find in here. I think there's supposed to be like one hit, but this could be an absolute pile of crap. So, Blue Red Pills has got some packs at Dollar Tree, nothing but junk. Well, that definitely could be fun. I don't expect anything that much out of that, or out of this box, but we got 10 cards per pack, 26 packs per box, and modern and vintage cards. I think you might find some like nice conditioned 70s cards in here, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm not holding my breath. This is the first edition of these. I don't know if these guys have a card store or what, but we're going to get to the bottom of this. And we got two participants, two brave souls that decided to partake in this rip. We got Robert A., who is known as a mess of things. I haven't seen him in a while, but hope all is well with him. And Josh Dunnick took the right side. Let us see what we can find in this big pile of duty. Any plans for a break video with your brother? Tim L. says, you know what, Eric and I we ripped some boxes and packs a long time ago, but nothing planned for any time in the future. But thank you guys all for being here. I appreciate it. And let's see what we can find in Three Bros in a Card Store and see if this product is worth even entertaining. 3 packs, 3 packs, 3, and 4. So 13 packs per stack. Monksta says, let's go all Sabo in every pack. I hope we see a Sabo. I'll take the empty box spot for 300 bucks. That's a pretty good deal. I love it. Thank you, Tim. Started out. I mean, it looks like a nice product. First glance, looks like it's put together well, but I'm not really expecting too much. I have nothing else to do than watch your videos. That's not very reassuring, Max. That just kind of makes me feel like you have nothing else to do but hang out with us. Bill Buckner starting it off, 89 Fleer. And, of course, 388 Donruss cards in a row. So they did sell these at Dollar Tree at one point. 4 in a row. Hands on his hips. Looks like an 81 Topps card. Coming up, Mike Blowers. Kirk Sarloos, 2002 Diamond Kings. First pack is absolute crap. And Skeletor himself has shown up. Jim Wolford, 81 Topps, off center, but in good condition compared to some 81s that I've seen in the past. But Mike Davis, those dorky glasses, and Pat Borders, that first pack was absolute trash. But I guess if you do that's TTMs, then I don't know. This could be a decent product for you. But first pack, I give this product a big, fat, double thumbs down. Let's see if it can redeem itself, but it's not real hopeful. Like I said, especially if you're going to shell out 50 bucks for a box of these, and you would hope to get at least like a Hall of Famer or a star in each pack. Kevin Elster starting it out. Second year Kevin Elster deal. Oh man, this is so much like Yak Packs. The same exact card in the second pack. Yep, we have a repeat of Yak Packs here. This has got to be made by the exact same company. Rolly Fingers, his name is attached to this somewhere. Three Bros in a Card Store is a division of Chembros. There is something sinister going on here. The second pack in, Jeff Brantley is a new face. Taguchi, Todd Burns. There is Skeletor once again. What is going on with this? That card is so creepy. It has to be put off to the side. Rich Rodriguez and Mike Lacrosse, 90 Leaf. At least we're seeing 90 Leaf. I love that set, but what is going on? This is a mess of things stacked, and we have Skeletor times 2. This is going to be Yak Packs all over again. I don't know what to do about this. I really hope Mike Walkden will show up, but this could be a new all-time worst product. Let's see if we can find one hit in here. Here's the same collation before. The third pack in a row. Oh no. Doug Jones, really glad I didn't pay $4 a pack for these. And of course, there's Gerald Perry, third pack in a row. I think we all know what that means. Paul L. We have some new omens to add. And Mike Blowers. And this time, a different Mike Blowers card, but still a 96 Pinnacle Mike Blowers. Mitch Wiley, 84 Donruss Design Originals. So the exact same sets. Jim Wolford, once again, Alfredo Griffin looks high as hell in that shot. And Rob Deere. Well, I would hated that one in the 80s because I hated Rob Deere. But we have 3 Jim Wolfords. And to battle our 3-headed Mickey Weston. So far, we're not off to a real good... I mean, maybe we are off to a great start. I don't know. I guess it depends on who you ask here, but this is pretty bad. Joe Wolford Memorial Bathroom Wallpaper. Blue-Red Pill says, Box of Omens. This might be the most epic rip of all time. Albert Bell. Come up in this pack. Finally, we have some like big-name players. Strawberry, 89 Fleer, of course. Bob Brentley. Gerald Perry. I'm already tired of seeing that card. That is a 4th one out of 4 packs. Mike Jackson. Mike Flowers again. Same exact player, different card. We have some prospects at least, but nothing that's really noteworthy. This is absolutely awful, and I think we all can agree on what that next card is. Bowman Heritage, Ray Sanchez. That's a breath of fresh air, seeing something different finally. And of course, we revert right back to Jim Skeletor Wolford, 88 Fleer again, and we come through with our personal favorite, Albert Bell. 1990 tops. Some people would consider that to be his rookie card. 4 Jim Wolford cards. There is a new omen in town, and there are several of them. Did someone buy an 88 Fleer team set and put 1 card each pack? That's what it seems like. Roger J says, damn, I wish I could have gotten in on this break. This is absolutely awful. Let's go 5 for 5. Raul Mondesi for Corey. Hitters Inc. There's that 88 Donruss again. Bob Brentley may be coming up here as an omen. Mike Lacrosse. No Gerald Perry. But there's a Jeff Brantley, though. Different card. The same player. Adam Kennedy. Upper Deck Ionics. I always want to do a rip on those, but those boxes are pretty expensive. And, of course, we have a Chuck Finley. It's either snowing or there's paper loss all over this card. So the 3 bros literally tore these packs and cards apart with paper loss, and then still put them in their repack product. That is absolutely awful. And I'd be willing to bet a lot of money, and all the money in my bank account, that the next card is going to be a Jim Wolford. There he is again. We are 5 for 5 with that freaking card. And there is Alfredo Griffin. And finally, a more modern card, Jeremy Guthrie. This is absolutely awful. Best card so far is probably, I don't even know, Albert Bell, 90 tops. Be outside of the Jim Wolford 81 tops. We got to get these on screen. This is epic. I hope that there's 26 packs? I hope there's 26 Jim Wolfords in here. You can never have too many. This is the new Yak Pack. These are absolutely awful. It is not getting any worse than this. Kenny Lofton, definitely a nice one there. I like that card as a kid. Stan Jefferson, who had an error card the following year. Rafael Ramirez, of course, it's going to be all 88 dollars. That's a horrible cut. Frank DePino, John Shelby, and I guess, what is this? The beef jerky card. Felix Sanchez, Fleer Hardball. Has anybody ever heard of Fleer Hardball? Or do they make that up for this product? I have never seen this before. And of course, oh, Jim Wolford again. A mess of things. I don't know what to say about this man, but this is your lucky day. 6 for 6. Tony Phillips, and they actually gave us an 84 Donruss card. but nothing too promising. I hope that you do TTM a mess of things. Cheswick's in the house. Jim Wolford has been propagandized. 6 for 6. And we got 7 packs left in the first stack of what is shaping out to be the most epic rip of all time. Hobby Hound became a channel member. Christian, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for being in here and sharing this very, very joyful time with all of us. Raul Mondesi again. Sid Bream, more 88 Donruss. Mike Jackson again. There's a pattern here. I used to like these a lot. 95 Zenith. Charles Johnson. Couldn't have given us a no-mo rookie there. And, of course, 7 for 7 on Jim the Skeletor. I don't know how many times we've seen this. Is this 3 packs in a row now? And Joe Orsulak to end that pack. The whole entire screen by the end of this break needs to be Jim Wolford. It's going to be in every single pack. I know it. It has to be. These are awful. These have definitely outdone Yak Packs. There's Raul Mondesi again. 95 Pinnacle. Sid Bream. John Canzalosi. Mike Jackson again. He's definitely now an Omen. Paul is definitely got to be very busy right now writing down all these newly deemed Omens. There's Pat Borders and Milton Bradley from Top Stars. Nice looking card there. Mike Flanagan is having the time of his life laughing at these packs, as I'm sure all of us are. And there is 8 for 8 Jim Wolford, Dennis Lamp, and a Dick Hauser from 83 Donruss, which is new to this rip. What is with this? Why so many? What were you thinking whenever you collated these? I did not understand it. Criterium Racer is with us, says I'm laughing my ass off at this unbelievable junk. Oh, it is awful. Lee, thank you for being here. Lee is at 133 subs. Please check him out. Subscribe to him if you have not already. Corey, you just posted a link to his channel. And there is that freaking Hitters Inc. card once again, followed by more 88 Donruss. Who put these together? Mike Jackson, and once again, Mike Blowers again. So we're back on that pattern again. Troy Gloss. Didn't we just see these recently in what was that, 2005? Oh, no, that was Bazooka rip, I guess. 2003 Bazooka. I don't know if you saw that one or not, but there was a A-Rod transforming into A-Royd in the telephone booth. And, of course, you better bet your bottom dollar that that is a Jim Wolford. And we are now 9 for 9 along with Alfredo Griffin. Oh, Alfredo Griffin. Had to be high as hell to be in these packs. 9 for 9. Unbelievable. We have 4 packs left. No John Wathan cards yet. But I'm wondering if there's going to be Wolford all down the right side of these packs, too. Jeffrey Leonard starting it out. Bob Brenly once again. Mike Lacrosse. Oh, Jeff Brantley. Lee Gardner. These are absolutely awful. What were you guys thinking? We have not got one good card yet. Wolford, 10 for 10 now. Steve Ontiveros. We have paper loss on this Mike Devereaux. They at least gave us the courtesy of a 93 Protect card without paper loss, unlike that Chuck Finley. I cannot believe they did that. What is going on here? This is absolute insanity. Does not get any worse than this. Raleigh Fingers, I'm sure, is perplexed at this moment. Like, what were these guys thinking doing this? And apparently, if you have not heard, why couldn't that be the Jeff Treadway error card with a freaking bullseye or target above his head? Boomslang had, I don't know if anyone was in his live stream recently, but Boomslang met Raleigh Fingers recently and had him sign a Yak Pack wrapper, and Raleigh Fingers denied any involvement with Yak Packs other than his face being on. There's Gerald Perry again. I was starting to worry that we weren't going to see that one again. Mike Blowers, why would there be anybody different in that spot? Jason Simon Talkie with a freaking ding corner. So cards with paper loss and ding corners. Stan Jefferson Prism. So this is actually an error card. I can't remember if this is. I don't think this is the right one. There's like different shades and of colors that make this an error card. There's like a pink one, a purple. I don't think the purple one's the most common, but pull your 89 tops out and see if you can find the Stan Jefferson Prism. Is there no Skeletor in this pack? All hope is lost. Bob Molinaro, robbed us of a freaking Jim Wolford. I am absolutely furious about that. Tom Bolton, that is definitely a Mandela effect. I don't think I've ever seen that card before in all the years I've been alive. We were 10 for 10. No Jim Wolford. I am furious about that. That is awful. It must have ran out. All right, let's see who the new one is going to be here. Dave Gallagher, Jesse Orozco. We might as well put these out, I guess. Mike Blowers again. This is actually a good one, in my opinion, because you have a Budweiser sign in the background. Even though it's kind of faded out, that's one I would put in my offensive baseball card collection, or cards that would offend people. Marlboro signs, Budweiser, Bud Light, stuff like that. No Skeletor in this pack. Okay, so we've switched over to 83 Topps Commons now. Mike Gates, Willie Wilson, and Dwight Evans. We got one more pack for Robert A. And we have not seen one Hall of Famer yet, that I can think of at least. Not one. In 13 packs, this is absolutely nuts. James Reynolds says there are many universes as you have Wolfords. Well, there definitely are. Kenny Lofton prospect. Second year Kenny Lofton, of course, it couldn't be in better condition. It is horribly cut. Stan Jefferson again. So we're seeing the same players. Rafael Ramirez, Frank DePino once again, Larry Herndon. And what is this? Oh, all hope is restored with humanity. Jim Wolford shows up in the last pack of the first stack for number 11 on the count. Rich Rodriguez is pumped about that one. And there is a Vince Coleman third-year card. For you Vince Coleman enthusiasts, Wolford has taken over. Oh, this is absolutely glorious. I got to leave these here. I have to. We got to put all these out. We're going to, I don't know, we'll put them up here in the corner. We're going on to the next stack. The Wolford Museum is now officially open for business. And business is certainly booming here. Can't even fit them all on the screen almost. All right, Joshua Dunnick. I hope your fate is a little better than a mess of things. But we shall see. Brian Smith says the restore of the Wolford Fund. Thank you for that, Brian Smith. I appreciate that. Good to have you with us in this epic, epic night here. We have found the worst product of all time. I don't think anything else could come close to this big pile of crap. Don't mix them up. Robert will be upset. Yeah, I know. We'll start the next pile over here. Who knows what we're going to find in here. What a big turd in a box. That's what I'm saying. Those cards need a gray skull playset to call home. Oh, that is great. A mess of Wolfords. Eric Shaw on the back of this next pack. Of course, the exact same sets. A Roscoe. Bob Welch. We have a short print here, or it's a Todd Benzinger. I don't know what is with Todd Benzinger lately, but ever since I saw that card of his in an antique mall that was in a sleeve with a 5-cent price tag on it, which, well, I don't even know why you'd waste your time writing out a price tag for a nickel and leaving it in your antique store. He has been kind of haunting me a little bit. Mark Johnson, please give us another Skeletor. Dan Mesteller, 91 classic minor league card. Kind of looks way too old and out of shape to be in the minor leagues. But Sparky Anderson, a breath of fresh air. I hope we see 13 of his cards in a row. 83 Topps, Ross Jones and his scum stash, along with Eric Shaw. Please give us 13 Sparky Andersons. He's actually smiling, somewhat smiling in that picture. Somewhat. So that that makes me wonder what was going on. Perhaps him and Alfredo Griffin were hanging out before that photo was taken. Second pack in Spike Owen starting it out. Alvin Davis and Darryl Strawberry. Second time seeing him. Bob Welch, Kevin Bass, who is an Omen, and Ronnie Belliard. Victory. Eric Davis would have been a decent one back in the day. Al Bunbury, 83 Topps. Jerry Don Gleaton and Gary Thurman, who always creep me out. So no Sparky Anderson revolution here. We are due for a Quisenberry. We got to see a Quisenberry or Gilkey in here. I mean, the box, I watched a partial box opening of these on YouTube, and like the first pack, there was, I forget who was in there. Like, was there like a Griffey or something like that? And the second pack, there was like a freaking autograph. So what is the appeal of this crap product? I don't understand it, but it is awful. Bill Wegman, Alvin Davis again, John Moses, who most definitely is an Omen, and we all can remember the John Moses onslaught during the last Yak Pack rip. Billy Hatcher looks like he's going to cry. Mike Blowers, I'd be crying too if I was stuck in a crap product like this. Aaron Cook, originals, and now they're throwing some 83 tops in here. I mean, they're not even in good shape. Like, this is a freaking ding corner. John Davis and Steve Trout to end that pack. And this is just... I was hoping that Josh Dunnick would have a different fate than Robert A., but you can't... I don't think we'll ever top this giant pile of crap on the left side of the screen. And by crap, I mean the best thing I've ever experienced in my entire life. John Moses once again. Billy Hatcher. Jeff Brantley again. There's Norm Charlton, another guy who always creeped me out because I thought he looked like an alien, along with Vaughn Hayes, and they played on the same team in the same era, so there was definitely some sort of correlation there. Jesse Barfield, Bill Russell, 83 tops, Mike Kingery. Looks like he's like peeking over your fence. Kind of a weird card. Mike Kingery, the Voyeur, and Corey Snyder, who had some pretty awesome years in the 80s, and his rookie card was, I want to say his rookie was definitely worth more than Canseco at one point. 86 Donruss. Scott R says, LOL chaos. It is absolute chaos. Anybody tuning in, you missed all the fun at the beginning of this rip. Corey says, we need to share the Griffey pick. It seems fitting for tonight. Yeah, Corey sent me a picture of Griffey and two chicks earlier, and it's definitely kind of a weird photo. Gary Gaetti once again. Greg Gagne, Bob Welch again, Mike Blowers. I don't know. We haven't seen the same card over and over again, but we've seen him in like almost every pack, Paul. I feel like he has to go on the Omen list. There's Lloyd McClendon, Les Lancaster, Bob Ojeda, 83 tops, Mike Moore, and Jay Howe. Same exact cards. Who made these again? Kembros. Do I have a Yak Pack? I got a Yak Pack box sitting next to me. Some of you guys aren't familiar with garbage repack products. Yak Pack was the number one until tonight. Who made these? Distributed by Tiburon Marketing. Maybe Tiburon changed into Kembros because they knew that nobody would buy their crap repack products under the same name with Raleigh's face on it. Something's going on here. Something is most definitely going on here. So, Mike Bilecki looks absolutely pissed. Fred McGriff, finally. Fred McGriff, 88 Donruss, early on in his career. John Moses again. Why would I expect anything else? Bob Welch once again. That's 3 packs in a row. Omen list for you. Mike Blowers once again. Steve Sachs in tears, as to be expected. Trevor Wilson. Ron Reed, looking like he was there when the Declaration of Independence was signed. And Jeff Sellers along with Bob Welch. Absolute garbage. And how many packs? Send in Moses. We still have 7 packs of this gloriousness left. On a minor league card in the back of this next one. And Pat Sheridan starting it off. Steve Lombardozzi, the year of the unibrow. There's quite a few impressive unibrows in 1988 Donruss set. John Moses again. Bob Welch, Scott Bradley, Mike Marshall. Another kind of impressive unibrow. It's not quite connected, so we won't really acknowledge it or give it as much screen time as usual. Mike Birkbeck, there were 2 Bob Welches in 1 pack. Tommy John, super veteran. Finally, something somewhat decent. Spike Owen and Terry Taylor has never looked so enthused in all the years of his life. That is depressing. I was in a good mood until I looked at that Terry Taylor photo. Now I'm just bummed out. 6 packs left. Are we going to pull Honus Wagner? Could you write F face across one of the Wolfords? There's Pat Sheridan again, 2 packs in a row, along with Lombardozzi. Gagne, Bob Welch, once again, Mike Blowers. I'm going to have the entire Mike Blowers catalog here. Mike Marshall, Greg Briley, Jesse Barfield, Kevin Romine. Grass stains on his knees. And there is Eric Davis, MVP, which is chalked up as one of the best cards in this box. Davis MVP, Albert Bell 90 tops, a couple of strawberries. And we are cracking through these. The funnest rip of 2021 has happened tonight. Dennis Rasmussen. I did not expect Rance to show up. He had to be in here. Only makes sense that he was in here. Now everything makes sense. Greg Gagne, Yvonne Calderon, Mike Blowers again, or Hershiser, Greg Booker, Dave Steve, Ed Romero, and Frank Viola, kind of giving a thumbs up on this absolute awful pile of shit product that I hope all of you will go out and buy a box of. 3 bros in a card store. I can only imagine what that card store looks like. Phil Plantier rookie cards in the showcase for $20 a piece. I gotta find out. I gotta go there in person. Floyd Francis, congrats, Josh. You're now a Mike Blowers PC. You didn't ask for Mike Blowers PC before he came here, but you got one. You freaking got one. Appreciate that, Floyd fan. Good to see you in here. Chris Bolton says, how much was the box? Like I was saying in the beginning of the stream, I saw these for $4 a pack at an antique mall last weekend, and I'm like, what is that? I've never seen those. So I was intrigued by it, so I bought a box on eBay for, I think the cheapest one on there was like $50. And I think I tried to best offer 40 because I kind of had a feeling it wasn't going to be that good. And it declined my best offer immediately, and then I best offered 45, and then the guy took it like an hour later, I think. So I think with like tax and stuff in Vegas, it was like $50. And then I sold the spots for $20 shipped, but even that still seems like way too much. John Klinsman in the house is not one damn Sabo. John C., thank you for that, man. I appreciate that. It's good to see you in here. We do not have one Sabo yet, but I am holding on to hope. I know I have a Sabo sitting around here somewhere. Oh, jeez. I have access to one somewhere next to me. I'm not going to pull it out because my laptop just fell over and everything collapsed, but there's a Sabo in here somewhere. Just know that. And, of course, we have Mike walked in. But we might see a Sabo. You never know. And Mike Blowers, we haven't seen 94 Fleer yet for him. Check out John Klinsman. I haven't seen John Klinsman make any videos for a while. Hopefully he makes a return here pretty soon. CC Sabathia is a decent one. Platinum rookie. It's definitely not his rookie card, though. Looks like it's a third-year card. CC Sabathia's rookies were in 99. It's a 2001. Dwight Evans, and they took the liberty of giving us an 88 tops checklist. Oh, man. Insult to injury on that pack, and there are 3 left. John C. said he made one today. I didn't even get notified of it. I'll check it out, man. Check out John Klinsman if you have not already. I think it's a Kevin Elster rookie card. Ooh. Rance Mulliniks, of course. 99 tops traded Sabathia. I have a few. Yeah, it's a good one. Jeff Brantley. He may get in the Hall of Fame someday. Kirk Gibson. Not a bad one based off of what we've seen in here. Craig Pushner. I probably butchered that name, but who cares? I don't think anyone's ever heard of him or will ever talk about him again. No offense to you, Craig. Fernando Valenzuela Quaker granola bars card from the early 80s. That is one I will take over all the other garbage that we've seen because those are ones you don't see very often. It's a 1986. Fernando Valenzuela in the Dodgers Hall of Fame, but not in the Baseball Hall of Fame. Joe Sambito and Kevin Elster rookie card, which may be worth like $50 in a PSA 10 for nostalgia addicts. Maybe. I don't know. Really reaching there. Fitzy, what's up, man? Floyd Fans has got a box with a Tony Gwynn out of one of those. What, you bought a box of these? Fernando ate all his Quaker bars. Oh, no, Paul. What is going on here, man? That had to be in this pack, or in this box in general. Not his rookie card, but it's the second year. Terry Clark starting it off. Quinones. These are packed by disgruntled Raleigh Fingers workers. That's definitely what it is. All the dudes that left Raleigh Fingers factory all went over, and I don't know if they banded together and they started this product to compete with him. John Burkett, Alfredo Griffin, a year later, looked like he kind of cleaned up his act a little bit based on the color of his eyes. George Bell looks absolutely furious, and I like that card. Strawberry, 86 granola bars. That's a pretty cool one. At least they gave us some strawberries in here, but couldn't have given us a freaking rookie card after all we've dealt with. Second to last pack, and there is an Al Padrique for Paul L. That's one we have not seen in a while. Couldn't have been his 88 Topps Gold Cup, but Al Padrique. And the final pack of this horrendous box. Time to sing the Al Padrique song. We're going to bring that out one of these times. We have 85 Topps coming up in here. Finally, something that might be good, but it is a common card. George Vukovic, but still something we have not seen yet. Dirk Remington is in the house. Slam the hell out of the like button, folks. Dirk Remington, thank you, man. Good of you to pop in here and join us for the ending of this pile of feces. Jesse Barfield, Yvonne Calderon. Check out Dirk Remington's channel. Corey will post a link to him. And oh man, I cannot get over how awful this is. Not, do we see one Hall of Famer? Maybe Hall of Fame manager? Julio Franco. And then I just decided to throw these these granola bar cards in here. I was going to say Clark bars. Jack Clark makes his way into the last pack. Bob Stanley. And an 85 Topps George Vukovic. Wow. I am exhausted with how crappy that box was. Unless you are a Jim Wolford PCer or collector, then that box was just a giant swing and a miss. 3 bros in a card store. What in the hell were you guys thinking? $50 is what the cheapest one will cost you on eBay. Have at it. See if you can get some better pulls than what we got. I'm going to try to hook up a mess of things and Josh Dunnick for buying into that garbage. But it's always fun to rip these repack products that just, I don't know what they were thinking. Absolute trash. And it's more like confusing to me and is astonishing in general to just try to understand why they had so many Jim Wolfords in a stack and they went into every single pack. I think it'd be so much easier to put different cards in every pack and put commons in there than it would to collate the packs like this. I will never understand that. It is one of the mysteries of the universe, but I hope you enjoyed that video as much as I enjoyed ripping these packs, and I hope you'll join me tomorrow night for another Hobby Hound auction. If you missed it last night, there's still a ton of stuff to rip in or to go over and open up. Tons of team bags, tons of autographs. There are a bunch of slabs left. Probably start that around 8 p.m. and go until about 11 o'clock. So if you bought into last night's auction at all, then you were covered for shipping for tomorrow night. Wow, I am just at a loss for words on this garbage product. Thank you guys all for joining me again. This was definitely far worse than Yak Packs, and now takes the throne as the worst reproduct that I've ever opened. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your night. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow night.